Welcome to Tulum Terraza Sessions with Tristan Gatto. I'm Tristan Gatto, and if you're new to me, I've been a physical therapy professional for over a decade and also a celebrity yoga trainer. I've worked with companies like Procter& Gamble, Capitol Records, and celebrities like Suzanne Summers, but my biggest passion is helping people just like you get out of neck and back pain or pain in other areas of the body faster and quicker than any other method out there. So today we're going to pull some moves from my top selling neck and back pain course, which is called the 14-day Spinal Reset. We'll talk more about that at the end of this video. But if you've been suffering any kind of back pain, some tightness in the hamstrings, this is going to be a really awesome one for you because we're going to be mainly focusing on the hamstrings and the front of the hip. Your TFL muscle, which is your tensor fascia latae muscle, connects into your IT band and the side of the knee. So also if you're getting some side of the knee pain, this will help that as well. So we're going to start today. Go ahead and grab a pillow that you can sit on. If you can't sit in a cross-legged position, go ahead and find a seat on your sofa. No worries, no judgments. I always want you to be comfortable when you are settling in. And just find where you can get really cozy. You can get the pelvis up and forward. You can zip and lift up. Think of through the front of the sacrum, through the pelvic floor, up through the navel, and you keep scooping up through your rib cage, and it comes up through the back of your lungs, comes up through the back of the neck, and shoots out through the top of the crown. You can begin to float the hands upward, and the fingertips are soft. And I just want you to feel really connected from the crown all the way to the root of your tailbone and all the way back up. And you don't have to be rigid and stiff, kind of loosen up out of it, but just feel that lift and that rise. It should feel really easy. And I just want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, and let go of anything that you've been hanging on to. If you're sensing any tension in any area of your body, send your breath into that space, and then just relax it out through your mouth. And we're just bringing awareness to the physical body, and we're tuning in deeper into the inner workings of our body. A lot of times pain resides in different areas of our body due to stress and traumas. Even if they're small, they're still important. They still matter, and we need to move them out of the body through this kind of practice. And I want you to take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, just let the breath out, like loosen up your jaw, shake out your jaw. Good. Inhale through your nose again. Out through your mouth, loosen up your jaw. Good. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale out. Beautiful. Bring your hands together at heart center, feeling free now to set an intention or a dedication for your practice. Maybe it's towards something you're trying to adjust or change, or maybe it's towards something you want to draw closer to you, something you want to manifest, to cultivate. And just begin to seal that in your mind's eye and begin to float the eyes open with a fresh perspective, a clear slate. Welcome back. And just stretching the arms overhead, flip the fingers, weave the fingers together, take a deep, giant breath in. Exhale out. Push the hands forward now. Inhale. Round the back, round the shoulders. Drop the head. Breathe into the back of the chest. Exhale. Pull the shoulders down. Push the hands forward again. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release the fingers. Pull the elbows back. Inhale. Look up to the sky. Breathe in, exhale. Bring the arms down. Sweep the arms forward and up, pull back. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Last one, breathe in, pull back. And exhale, pull down. Good. Your right hand's going to plant on the ground. Left hand's going to reach up. Inhale, all the way up to the sky, and then exhale, take a little side bend. Beautiful. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, that hand meets the ground. Opposite one reaches up. Inhale. all the way tall, and then we exhale and just recline over to the side. All good, no worries, no judgments. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to repeat that again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, arm comes down. Beautiful. Inhale, arm rises. Exhale for the side bend. Inhale, arm rises. Exhale and release the arm. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Lift and rise. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the arms up. Inhale. And exhale it down. You're going to weave the fingers together. Take it behind the head. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale, round. Bring the elbows to try to touch. Good. Inhale. Open. Exhale and touch. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now the hands are going to release down to your knees. You're going to dive forward. Spinal wave. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale. Very good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Last one. Deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to take the hands back, step the feet wide, and you're just going to begin to rock the knees side to side. You can stay on the pillow, or if you want to get closer to the floor, take the pillow out of the way and just begin to rock the knees side to side. Massaging your glutes, opening up the rotation in the front of the hips and the back of the hips, internal and external rotation, and a little twist into the low back. Beautiful. You're doing great. Stay with me. Perfect. Now we're going to take the knees over to the right, and we're just going to get a little light stretch here, really pressing into that hip. If you want a little extra, we're going to begin to float the right hand off, and we're going to float the left hand off. And if you hear any noise in the background, it's in Tulum. There's a road right here. No worries, no judgments. It's what we got. So from here, we're going to inhale, open the arms, exhale, try to touch the chest towards the knee. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Bring yourself all the way up, roll to the opposite side. Take your time. Again, just relax over into that knee. All good. Feeling the stretch into the hips. Again, if you need, you can take one arm out or the opposite. And we'll begin to inhale, come up. Exhale and relax forward. Again, inhale up. Exhale forward. Last one, inhale up. And exhale forward. Beautiful. Come back to your sitting bones, and we're just going to roll all the way to hands and knees. You're doing great. No worries, no judgments. Give me just a moment to readjust. And we're just going to shake the hips out, side to side. Really releasing, really relaxing. And what you're going to do is take the right knee, bring it into the center of the mat. You're going to slide the left knee back, swoop it around, and just bring it down towards the ground. Awesome. And you're just going to sit back and feel that initial stretch into the hip. If you want a little bit more, flip the feet under, and you can just press back, and you'll feel a stretch in the left side of the hip. So you're trying to press that left hip this way to the side, and also the hips are sliding back at the same time. The little weird stretch. If you want a little bit more, you can walk the hands out to the right. Just staying here and breathing. Awesome. Let's unravel this now. Step it back. And you're going to take the left knee, put it to the center of the mat, tucking the toes under. Right leg extends back. Swoop it around and drop that knee down wherever it lands. If it can't land, no worries, no judgments. You can just stay here and try to press that hip out to the side. But we really want to try to get the leg out, and you can just press this way Or maybe you just bring it up to the back of the knee and press to the side. A couple of options here. It just depends on your flexibility level, but don't judge it. Don't get disappointed. It's something you can work towards. And just press the hips back and press the hips to the right. Again, flipping the foot under if you want to get a little bit more. And you can walk the hands over as well. Take your time. Breathe, and you'll feel that right in the side of that hip, right in the area that you want. You're doing great. Stay with me. Beautiful. Unravel this now. Extend that right leg. Come back. Knees come underneath you. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Shaking the hips out. And we're going to take a really unique pose. It's a little bit different. There's not really a name for it, but we're going to flip over to your side, your right side, and you're going to bring your left foot forward. So you're going to be here onto your hand, and you're just going to drop this hip down and you're going to let it sink. So you're getting a stretch into the side of the side flexors, the side of the side flexors, and the side of this hip as well. So you're going to feel it up the side of the leg, up the hip. Again, hang on to something if that doesn't feel good. If that's too much pressure on your wrist, you can also do this on a sofa. Put your elbow on the sofa and bring it down like this. All good. No worries, no judgments. Again, it's a little more advanced. Come out of that now. Come back to hands and knees. Again, neutralizing. And now we're going to take it onto the left side. So you're going to roll towards your left side. So it's almost into a side plank. Step that foot forward and just drop that hip down. Again, I can cushion with this hand. You can use a block. You can use your sofa or a chair, whatever feels good. You just want to feel that stretch into the side of the body. Amazing. Breathe into it. I know it's a lot of work, but that's what we're here for. Beautiful. Come out of this now. Bring the knees down. You're doing great. Shake the hips out, and we're going to come up onto the knees. So now right from here, we're going to step the right foot forward. And I want you just to play with this. So if you need, I always like to pad the knees. I've got knobby, bony knees, so I like to pad them so they feel a little bit better. Even though the mat is thicker, it still is a little tender on the knees. So from here, I just want you to press the hips forward and slide the hips back. And again, if you need, grab a chair, hang on to the sofa back here if you need. And all you're doing is pressing the hips forward and then sliding and deepening the crease of the hip back so you're feeling a stretch into your hamstring. Beautiful. The modification for this too, if you don't like being on that knee, if you've got really tender knees, go ahead and just find a seat and you're just going to lean forward into this and back off. Lean forward, back off. So you're just getting a little nice stretch into the hamstring, but we're not really jamming and holding into it to where the hamstring is going to grip. So if you're down here on the floor, no worries, no judgments. Awesome. Again, let's slide the hips back. And you can hinge here and place the hands onto the thighs. If you want a little more, the fingertips maybe come down a little bit, but we want to keep lifted up and not collapsing down. Stay here and breathe. Awesome. Now from here, we're going to take the hand to maybe a chair, a block. I like having something near me at all times. It's just better. Why not? And then you're just going to rotate. Put the hand behind the back and you're going to feel that pull all the way down. So we're going to hit into the sciatic nerve as well. Take your time here. Again, if you are on the sofa, turn to the side and just rotate. Okay, hand goes back behind you. Beautiful. Let's take it to the opposite side now, coming out of this. We're going to step the knee back and come back up, shake the hips out. All good, no worries, no judgments. Again, tuning out any distractions. Step that left foot forward. And we're just going to play with the lunge forward and backward. Again, test out. And if you need to, bring that toe heel, that foot forward a little bit more. Breathe in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing great. Stay with me. Last one. Inhale. And on the exhale, slide the hips back, deepen the crease. And again, we can stay here. And just breathe. Again, rotating, bring the hand back to the hip. Stay here, breathe for 3 breaths. Slowly come out of this now. We're going to rotate towards the screen. And we're going to take the knees wide now. And I know this is a lot on the knees. If you don't like being on the knees, it's okay. Go ahead and take a seat. And we're going to press into the inner knees and lean forward so we get an inner hip stretch. From here, if you want to go into this, take the knees out. Walk the knees out, walk the knees out. And frog pose. And we're just going to hold here. You can flip the feet down. And we'll just hold for 5. Breathe. 4. 3. You're doing great. 2. 1. Now just rotate forward and backward. Just going to do a light little rock to open up the hips. We have 4. 3. Nothing sharp shooting or pinching. Be really gentle. 2. And 1. Okay, come out of this now. Take it 1 knee at a time. Walk it in and walk it in. Perfect. Go ahead and come to a comfortable seat. Spin it around. You're probably like, oh, thank God. And just rock those knees side to side. And just notice this freedom and space that you have. Beautiful. Find a comfortable seat. You can come down to your back if you want. We're going to finish off this practice. We're going to take Shavasana in a more seated position because I want you to be ready for your day or whenever you're doing this practice. And again, remember to zip up and notice the difference of taking this pose compared to where you were earlier. Again, if you want to lay all the way flat, you go right ahead. It's your practice today. And just begin to bring the hands to heart space and breathe for a moment. Let it go. And breathe in through your nose and give me like an sound, like when you eat something really good. 2 more like that. Last one. You're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. Shake your neck out a little bit. Lift your hands overhead, palms united, breathe in. Feel that space and exhale, thumbs between the brows with clarity and thought. Settling towards the mouth, speak kind, honest words. And finally, settle at heart space, give a kind, open heart. Taking the energy you feel now, let it vibrate throughout your body and send it out to your loved ones and maybe even a perfect stranger. And know that the best and greatest in me honors and recognizes the best and greatest in you. Once again, thank you for joining me. Namaste and Beyonce. Well, thanks so much for joining me once again. If you love this video, feel free to like it, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for more Tulum Terasa sessions with Tristan Gatto.